Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I have a story time to tell y'all about my dad's bully, actually. So, when I was younger, my dad would give me this spiel about this kid that used to bully him, and his name was Billy Saker. Like, how much more of a bully name can you have than Billy Goddamn Saker? That just sounds like something out of a cartoon of like this stereotypical ass bully kid. Anyway, he would always tell me about like when he was younger in grade school, this kid would like push him over. He would like be a dick. He was just like a mean kid, and he got like in fights with my dad. But I don't know how legit those stories are. Could be a little bit of embellishing for my father there, but I believe him. Um, so real stick of a kid, right? From what I was told, he was like kind of anger issues type of kid. But anyway, so I was watching. Like this is like later. So all these stories happened when I was like, maybe like 3 to 10. But after that, he kind of like stopped. And a couple days ago, I was watching this home improvement show, on Hulu, and I was watching my parents, and I was like, there was this one fat guy, and he was bald on the top of his head, and he had really long hair. And I told my dad, I said, that's what I imagine Billy Saker to look like, right? Cause like total douchebag of a guy, total douchebag of a name. That's what I picture. That's what he would probably look like right now. Um, and then I was like, hold up, I haven't thought about this dude in a while, and now I have access to Google. So I gave his name a quick Goog, and what popped up fucking shocked me. So it turns out Billy Saker's dead. So I was like, oh, this can't be him, right? This has got to be a coincidence. No, my dad's hometown where he grew up was Duluth. This dude was from Duluth. His name's Billy Saker, William Saker, actually. He was in Duluth. The grade he was in, he was the same grade as my dad. My dad's 52. Billy Saker's 52. That's kind of a coincidence, right? So, what's crazy about this is Billy Saker is dead, and they found okay, medical examiners have identified human remains found September 28th, 2017, along the Duluth Lake Walk as as that of William Saker, a Duluth man who hadn't been since March 10th. Duluth News Tribune. Like what? And this was after like 2 years. They couldn't even find him. Like they were wait. That's actually wild. It's been so he died in the woods in Duluth. But like it's crazy to think he wasn't found for like 2 years. Like his human remains were found. What? He was gone, like decomposing in the woods. I don't know what. No one knows what happened. The report I could find on him, the only thing I could really see other than his obituary, says nothing about how he died, which makes me think: did this guy get murdered? And he's not like some 14-year-old girl goes in the woods and gets mauled by some fucking brolic dude. But no, he's 6'2" and 200 pounds. He was 50 years old in the time of this, but like that's still like a crazy stats. So it does say that he was on drugs, and I'm pretty sure those drugs were like he was going to meet a drug dealer probably, or he's like off his shit. But I have a theory. I have a theory that William Saker got fucking murked in the woods, right? And I have nothing against this guy. He might have bullied my dad, but like he has a family, which is really sad. So like all my heart goes out to the family. But dude, he could have gotten murdered. That's kind of wild to think about. My dad's bully got murdered when I was alive, like in the woods. That's scary, bruh. That's like actually terrifying. Like imagine dying in the woods, like as like some brolic dude. Like jeez, there's no way. And like it's so crazy of like a coincidence that like I decided to give him a quick little Google search, and like it's actually wild. So he was on March 10th. He left his residence in the 800 block of Upham Road and has not returned. So he just straight up left. He was off his prescribed medication. Oh, there's an urgency to find him because he was on medication. But like that's actually crazy. He just disappeared. A couple years later, he was dead. He like his human remains were found. He could have gotten murdered, and they're like, it's sad because there's like probably no investigation going on in his body, like no autopsy because that's expensive and a lot of people die every year. But it's crazy to think this all happened and it's in my lifetime, and that was my dad's bully. Like I used to have stories about this guy told to me, like watch out for him like when you go to school, or like watch out for people like him when you go to school, and like people can be mean. um but yeah, so he was born 1966 or 1968. He graduated from the University of Wisconsin. Wow. And again, he did have a family, which is really sad. And another thing, another thing. Like we were like, all right, this guy, he matches all these criteria. Come on, a guy named William Saker. Which what type of fucking name is Saker? Right, that's uncommon as shit. Living in Duluth, and he's the same age as my dad. But he was like, all right, go to his obituary and see if any of his family are named. He remembered Dewey Saker. I go here to his obituary, and right there you find Daniel Saker, which was his brother Dewey Saker's actual name. So this is a 100% guarantee my dad's bully from back in the day. So if there's any moral to this video, don't bully people, because one day you could get murdered in the woods. Alright, that's gonna be it. See ya.